Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff from UnleashThePhones.com, and here's a quick look at the Plantronics Voyager Edge. This is the latest in Plantronics series of premium high-end Bluetooth headsets, and I've been using it for about a week so far, and I'm pretty impressed by it. It costs about $129 abroad. In India, it's retailing at about 7,000 rupees. Now that is a bit pricey, but you do get a lot of features and a lot of cool technology in this very tiny little headset, as you can see. So here's what we think about it. First up, what do you get with an expensive Bluetooth headset? I did an unboxing, so you can check out the unboxing if you want to see what you get with it. You get a charger and other ear inlets, for example, and a loop in case you want to loop around your ear, for example. The design of the Plantronics Voyager Edge is the first thing you'll notice. It's very sleek, very compact, and very lightweight. It kind of looks like something from the set of a Star Wars movie. The company has stuck to their very tried and tested boom microphone design, so you'll see a very long boom microphone right there. This time around, they've dumped the over-the-ear design of the Voyager Legend, another headset that we reviewed last year. And as a result, you get a much sleeker looking Bluetooth headset. Now if you do prefer the previous headset's design with the loop, there is an over-the-ear loop included in the box that you can wear, and it kind of makes your headset more secure feeling. I guess this headset in black, white or gray versions. I chose the white version thinking it was the best looking, but I kind of feel like the black version does look a lot more stealthy, a lot more cool. So the whole thing weighs about 9 grams. It's a very beautifully designed accessory. It's very comfortable, like I said before, and after a while you won't even feel like you're wearing it at all. So the earbud is basically meant to sit outside and at the entrance of the ear, so it feels less secure at the first couple of moments when you put it in, but if you angle the stabilizer bit of the loop so that it hooks into the inner fold of your ear, it actually stays put and it's very comfortable. The entire exterior is water resistant. It has a nano coating so that you can use it even in rainy weather. Don't go swimming with it though, because it's not waterproof, but build quality is also superb. Even though it's mostly made out of plastic, it does feel very high quality. Coming to the hardware buttons, there are 4 different buttons all around, each having different functionality. First up, there's the on and off switch over here. You can see when you switch it on, it has a little Bluetooth indicator there that blinks blue or red depending on the Bluetooth status. So apart from that, there's also the volume buttons right here where you can increase and decrease the volume. There's also a micro USB charging port right over there, and the entire surface of the headset has a button that you can press over here. This allows you to access voice commands, and lastly there's a button right on the length of the microphone, and this is to basically answer calls. It all works really well. It's very easy to figure out when you use it for a couple hours or maybe a couple days. All the buttons are very easy to find on the headset, and they have great feedback so that you know when you press them. You get a cool little charging cradle with the Plantronics Voyager Edge, and it has these very cool touch sensitive battery indicators to tell you how much battery life is left on the headset and how much battery life is left on the charging cradle, as you can see. This also looks like something from a Star Trek or Star Wars movie. It snaps into it via this little charging thingamajig right over there that you can see. And it stays in place so that you can take it around with you and carry it around with you. There's also a micro USB charging port right over there, so you can charge up the cradle, which will in turn charge up your headset as well. So this is also very cool. The teardrop shaped accessory looks very premium, has a nice rubbery texture to the sides, so it does also feel very high quality. It is a little bit large though, so I'm not sure if you can actually carry this around with you in your pocket. Maybe dump it in your backpack or keep it in your car, but it definitely helps double the battery life of the Plantronics Voyager Edge, which we'll talk about in a second. Coming to how the Plantronics Voyager Edge works, it's the most premium headset in their arsenal, so of course it has quite an impressive feature set. Apart from the nice little charging cradle, this is also the Plantronics' first headset with NFC built in, so there is NFC, so you can just tap a phone to it to pair. That comes in very handy. There's also Bluetooth 4.0, and you can use voice commands using the button near the microphone to check remaining battery life, for example. The Edge also comes with accelerometers and capacitive sensors so that you can answer calls just by picking up the headset and putting it into your ear. For example, or if the headset is already in your ear, you can accept or reject a call just by saying answer or ignore, thanks to the headset's voice listening feature, which is actually really cool. And in case you can't speak English, there's also support for Spanish, French, Cantonese and Mandarin as well. Both the motion gestures and the voice commands worked great when I was using the Plantronics Voyager Edge. Apart from that, there's also support for wideband audio for networks that support HD voice, and there's also multi-point support, so you can connect this to 2 devices simultaneously. Bluetooth range is about 33 feet, but signals start degrading around 20 feet, I guess, at least in my tests. Now, just to show you the little app that Plantronics has a very cool app that works in unison with the headset. It's called Plantronics. So with the app, you can see how much talk time you have left on your phone. You can also see if it's off here, or if I put it on here right now, you'll see it says on here right over there. So that's pretty cool. There's also settings that you can toggle. For example, you can set it to not play music if you don't want it to play music, or you can turn off the HD voice or language or things like that. Lots of settings to configure. Most nice of all though is that you can configure and check out what the buttons and lights all mean. You can also see how you can do various things. This unfortunately pulls in all the data from the website, so it does take a little time to load, unfortunately. But my favorite thing about it is that it tells you how much talk time is left right there in the drop down itself, and you get a little battery indicator there as well. So moving on to call quality, the Plantronics Voyager Edge is actually pretty good. I tested the Voyager Edge with the HTC One M8, and I also used it with the Sony Xperia Z2. Both these phones paired very easily thanks to the NFC option, which is just a one tap affair. The Voyager Edge delivers the same kind of excellent call quality as any Plantronics high-end products like the Voyager Legend, for example. Calls come in very clear through the headset, and the voices sound really loud and are easy to understand. I would have liked the volume to have been a little bit louder though, but it's not too bad. Callers on the other end of my phone call said that my voice sounded clear and natural. There's a certain level of crispness to the Plantronics headsets that you don't get with other companies like Jawbone. The overall noise cancellation that's on board also works pretty well. There's 3 distinct microphones all around that actually help with the noise cancellation, and it blocks out traffic noises or ambient coffee house sounds, for example. The boom microphone though does struggle with wind, so if you're in a very windy situation, it will affect your voice quality, so you will want to stay away from the front of fans or heavy winds. There's also A2DP support, so you can stream music from your phone to the Plantronics headset, or anything other than calls for that matter. It does feel a little stranger to listen to music in one ear, so I would say if you want to listen to music on a headset, you might as well get something like the Backbeat Go, which offers a much more better music listening experience. Coming to battery life, the battery life of the Plantronics Voyager Edge is rated at about 6 hours of talk time, and in my test I was able to keep the Voyager Edge going for about 5 hours and 45 minutes worth of phone calls when paired with my HTC One right over there. That's pretty good, and the charging dock will actually help you increase those times to about 16 hours of talk time, which is actually pretty darn good. So to conclude, the Plantronics Voyager Edge is a great Bluetooth headset that delivers the same kind of great call quality that you'd expect from a Plantronics product. I was a huge fan of the Voyager series, so I'm really happy to see that they managed to bring that same great call quality in a much more sleeker, much more smaller package. Apart from the slight issues with wind resistance, the Voyager Edge simply excels at call quality. It's very comfortable to wear, very lightweight, and the robust set of features means that this headset is definitely worth the price tag. And not to forget, you also do get a charging cradle in the box, so you do get a lot of things for the money that you're paying for it. That being said, I kind of do wish that Plantronics offered a version of the headset without the charging dock. Maybe that would have been cheaper, but if you wanted a cheaper headset, you can always get the Voyager Legend, for example, which is retailing at a currently much cheaper price tag. At the end of the day, the Plantronics Voyager Edge is a very stylish, well-crafted Bluetooth headset that is the very pinnacle of the California-based company's work so far. So if you do decide to buy one, I don't think you'll regret it at all. Definitely recommended. As always guys, if you want more pictures or more info of the Plantronics Voyager Edge, do check out our post over on unleashthephones.com for a proper review. As always, if you have any questions, do let me know right in the comment section below.